Howdy, howdy, all you beer lovers, and welcome to another edition of McCall's Flask. And I made my way out in the Cigar. This is the first Cigar video for 2023. It's actually the 26th of March. And earlier this week on the 20th, which is the first day of spring, of course, that's what we call National Oberon Day. And we've got an interesting thank Wayne. I want to thank Wayne for the gift cigar. He also gifted the one from the Grand Traverse Brewing Company, the video from a couple days ago. And why do I have two cans here? Two cans of Oberon. And this one's kind of an interesting discussion. This little guy is a can from last year. It was canned on 3/28/22. This one is the new can, and it was canned on 3/13/23. So it'll be interesting to see the difference between the two. I was listening to a broadcast about Oberon because Oberon's a big deal. And people have a good time. They get the fresh Oberon and all that. And for me, over the years, Oberon has changed. Sometimes when I was managing over at Freshwater Lodge, we had a keg that actually started off really, really good of Oberon, and eventually, as time went on, it settled and it became undrinkable, and I had to return it. They've made some changes. Things aren't like that anymore. So let's the hypothetical. All right, this is a year old, and has it changed? Is it a different recipe? That kind of thing. Has it settled? So it'll be interesting to pour that in the glasses, see the difference between the two, taste them, the new compared to the old, which I'll do the old one first and then do the new one. Kind of reading on the new can, they kind of updated it a little bit. So both of them are American wheat, and what they've added down here in the bottom is, let's get it where it's mildy, fruity aromas, and the color and scent of a summer afternoon. So they've changed that a little bit, but they're both should be very, very good. And let's get to it. So first we're going to open up the first one. So I might as well put this down. Thanks again, Wayne. All right, let's pop the top of the old one. Give her a pour. Of course, I hope you've taken the time to go to your beer fridge. You know, I don't like drinking alone, so I want you to go get yourself a wonderful beer while we're doing this. All right, so the head on this is a little high, so the carbonation is there. The color is good. You can see the color is nice. It's nice and hazy, so that kind of thing. So that's the old one. See if I can get a little more in here. So let's do the new one. Let's get them side by side. Let's put this one up here. All right, let's pour this one in. Again, that good golden color. All right, so the head is very similar. All right. So the color on this one is not as hazy. It's still that nice golden. It's clearing up a little bit as it's going there. See if I can get a little more last out of that and top off this one a little bit. So this is the old, this is the new. Very similar as I'm looking at it here, very similar again. Little, not as golden, all right, in the old, in the new one. All right, let's take it to our nose, see what kind of smells we get. Just to give you a little update, yesterday, and I'll post a picture, I had to dig my cigar out I took a picture of, we got over 8 inches of snow yesterday, so even though it might be spring, winter is still lingering, reminding us that Mother Nature's in charge. So as I smell this, I'm getting a little bit of a sweetness, a little bit of an orange. Not too much. All right. So I'm going to taste the old. All right. Nice and fruity. Nice and light. Easy drinking. To me, it tastes what an Oberon should taste like. All right. So let's take the smell of this year, the fresh can. All right. I'm getting a little bit more of that orange. All right. Let's take it to our lips and see what we get. This one I'm getting a little bit of a melon, and it's kind of a small sublight pineapple. They're both very, very similar. So let's take a quick sip of each. I am not getting really that big of a difference. The only difference is that the new one has a little more pineapple. The new is clearing out. The older, the year ago, is a little bit more hazy. I hope you can see that in the camera. Very nice beer. The excitement that the Oberon has, it's great. It's nice being out here in the cigar garden, enjoying these two beers and getting back to the outside in my cigar garden. So I appreciate you stopping by. I'm going to enjoy these two Oberons, and I hope this has helped. I'm always a firm believer that if the can or the bottle has been stored correctly, it's going to keep the flavors. It's going to still be good. I am one of those that's not so worried about how long it's been in the can, aging and all that stuff. I've got some beers in my refrigerator that are been in there for a while, and when I pour them, they taste just as great as the day that I got that case. So go out, get some Oberon. It doesn't matter. Sure, you want to look at what's on the bottom of the can, but I think they're good. I think it's a good beer, and enjoy. So here's to you. If you're going to have a beer, make sure you have a good one.